So maybe in last 15, 16 years, around 2000 projects I have seen or reviewed or guided a variety of companies, whether it's a green belt or a black belt. So with whatever little bit knowledge I acquired, I will try to communicate few points, because what we know is only a drop. What we don't know is an ocean. If I think I know everything, then glass is full. We can't take further. So we should always remain as learners. Now, one is, what do you mean by problem? Why problem solving is important? Basically, problem should not be treated as a negative word. It's a positive word. If you are able to see the problem, you can really improve. If you find so much of inventory is there, oh, this is the problem, can we reduce it? So much of non-valued activities there, can we reduce it? So if you say, no, this is acceptable, this much inventory is always there, this much productivity, it can come this much, casting will always have this much rejection, paint will always have this much of rework. Then what happens? We are unable to see the problem. We take it for granted. We don't challenge the status quo, then we can't improve. So seeing problem is very important. So the problem is the difference between where we are now and where we could be, no matter how good we are now. In Toyota, they appreciate people accepting the mistake, appreciating people who are finding the problem. So otherwise, if you say, no, don't come with problem, only come with solutions, that people don't find the problems or they don't accept the mistake. So Taichi One says, biggest problem of all is having no problem. So I'm very glad that all of you could find some very important problem, and you've been sponsored by your company to attend this event, present your case study. It means you have done really wonderful work, which is accepted by your company, appreciated. That's why they have sent you in such a kind of forum to present. And why it is so important? As I said, problem solving is improvement. Improvement could be at customer, internal, at wherever you find the current level and target level, there is an improvement to be done. It could be any kind of approach. You may use value stream mapping, lean, Six Sigma, QC story, whatever approach, PDCA, all that approach. But improvement is essential. What we can learn from the history of Japan is, before World War II, Japan was a country which is a poor country. Mera juta hai Japani, the country which is poor country. But what happened after World War II? There was a message by Dr. Deming. He said that quality is utmost important. And entire Japan had one vision. The vision of entire Japan was prosperity through industrialization. Vision is important. Action without vision is waste of time. If you're going to some place, if you're going to a company, you don't say, take me any direction wherever you want. No, you say, I want to reach here. I want to reach this place today at this time. It means you know exactly where you want to reach. Same way for a company and for an individual. We must know exactly where we want to reach in next 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. You all have come to this convention. That itself shows that you are in the journey of problem solving and becoming national level experts in problem solving. That is the journey you are in. So you are in the right path. Okay. So it's important to have vision, and vision, action without vision is waste, because we may reach anywhere if we don't know where we want to reach. But what happens? We sometimes restrict our thought process that I cannot do such a big improvement. I can't achieve this much. But last 2 days, we have seen your case studies. People are presenting crores of rupees saving, such a kind of benefit, wonderful techniques. And that shows and gives confidence to all of you that, yes, if you think you can, you can. If you think we can't, we can't. So this is very important. Otherwise, we apply a brake. You have a wonderful car, but you apply a brake and there is somebody with auto rickshaw will overtake you. If you think that I cannot do, thinking that I can achieve this target, I can make big improvement, that is the first place. So Japan had a vision to achieve prosperity. Everybody put effort that time. More than 1 lakh QC circles, 10 lakh QC circles formed. 1 crore people started under the guidance of Ishikawa. He communicated in radio. Everybody started doing improvement. And of course, Dr. Deming told that quality is important. And if you improve quality, automatically your customer will be happy, your productivity will be good, you'll be selling more products. Then you will become a better company and you will stay in the business. So he created Deming's chain reaction that transformed Japan from poverty to prosperity. So This kind of change happened because of relentless effort of many people who put direction to improve the organization. I'm sure people in this group are contributing to the nation by doing a lot of improvements. The kind of projects that you have presented, each project, maybe some crores of rupees, some customer satisfaction, some benefits, all this is going to make a big impact. And if more people do that, then impact will be huge. So we have to think at the big picture. But to achieve this, we need, one is will, another one is skill. Both are important. That is competence. So competence is very important. Skill and will. Result is equal to skill into will. If I have high will, I want to do great improvement, but I don't have skills how to do the improvement, then my result will be zero. Or if I have very high skill, I know various tools, techniques, methods, data analysis, going to Gemba, technical knowledge, everything is there. But I think whatever I do to this company, nothing is going to happen. Nobody is going to recognize me. Then my morale is low, will is low, result is low, or result is not there. So result is a function of skill and will. So all of you must have great amount of will. That's why you could pursue such a kind of project. And in this journey, you are acquiring a lot of skills of problem solving. And that is going to create result and build competence. And more such competitions you participate, you learn from each other, and your knowledge will be enhanced. Knowledge for the problem solving is extremely important. When we want to solve the problem, if I have only very little knowledge, then I can do only small improvements because my knowledge is less. A person having hammer, for him every problem will look like nail. So you have seen, I'm going to show some of the slides based on the presentation that you have made. So the kind of a knowledge and the tools and techniques that you have demonstrated, if you are able to acquire that knowledge and skill, you can really do wonders and solve many problems. I have seen in last several years of my participants, whether it's a black belt or QC story or various projects I've been guiding or mentoring, I've seen wonderful work done by our participants, and I keep learning from them. When I guide some 50 projects for a company, I say I am the person learned maximum from that, because 50 different places, the same tool or technique is applied in different manner. So there is so much to learn from each other. And to solve the problem, three essential things. One is technical knowledge. We should make sure that when we form a team with a very good technical knowledge is there. If the technical knowledge is not there with the team, then we may have to use lot of tools, whereas very simple solution is already there. We just have to, technical person can go and do Gemba and solve the problem. But without that knowledge, I have to put lot of efforts. So make sure that we have a team which is very good technical knowledge, has got a good technical knowledge related to that particular process or product that you're going to improve. That's important. Technical knowledge is important. Okay. If you don't have technical knowledge, you can't do brainstorming and Ishikawa diagram, right? Another one is methodology. So you must follow some structured approach. Okay. When you have methodology, what happens is it will compel you to follow certain steps. So you will not skip to update FMEA, or you will not skip to do standardization, or you will not skip to do Gemba, or you will not skip to compare before and after, because there is a template, there is a methodology. The methodology could be any QC story or DMAC or whatever methodology, but all these methodologies are having its own plus points. Follow the structured approach. That is important in terms of problem solving, so that the standardization, sustenance, consistency, all that becomes, all that will be there in the problem. Then comes tools. These tools are depending on type of a problem we must take. I think like Shilash and other jury members said, that tools we must pick only if it is necessary, wherever it is necessary. The thing which I can see in Gemba, I don't need to collect and do lot of analysis for that. That means tool should be selected wherever it is relevant and wherever it is required. Unnecessarily, we should not fit the tool just to show that I have got some tool and I want to, okay, if you want to practice, you practice it. But when you want to really do improvement, that time pick up a tool which is relevant for the project. That is important.